Can you see me? Alright, good. It's time for another exciting episode of Ballin' Burgers! Woo! So today's Friday. I'm super pumped about it because I don't have classes on Friday. It's awesome. Got a lot of stuff done that I did today that I need to get done. So I'm excited about that. This morning I went to a place to go get some recycled items because I'm going to be in the recycled boat race. Woo! So you may be wondering, what's a recycled boat race? Well, it is homecoming week next week for here at Northern Illinois University, and that's one of the many events that's going to be put on. So the recycled boat race is essentially what it sounds like. You have to find a whole bunch of items that are recyclable and turn them into a boat, and then make your way across the lagoon that we have on campus. And then around the campus is different organizations that will be competing to try and get first place and get some points for homecoming. And then at the end, whatever organization has the most points with all the events during the week, whatever organization that has the most points gets the trophy for the year, the homecoming belt or whatever it is. So I'm excited for that. So we went and we got some awesome items. We got some plastic drums. These things are 55-gallon drums, so that's definitely going to keep our team afloat, which is really good. And pretty soon we're going to build it. I think we're going to build it this weekend at some point. Woo woo! Probably Sunday. So I'll see if I can put up a video of that because I'm actually really excited. Hopefully, maybe I'll see if I can take it on my phone or something like that, and we'll see if I can upload it to you guys. So one of the things that you guys asked, or Mikey asked in 2 videos ago, or something like that, or Jake asked. Jake was the one that I asked, and he asked about any shows that I like to watch. Well, there is one show. It's my guilty pleasure. Don't make fun of me for it. I enjoy watching it, so that's all that matters. I really enjoy watching Grey's Anatomy. So that show is about a couple of doctors and interns at a hospital, and it's just kind of following through the drama that they have to go through with patients within themselves. There's a lot of just inner relationships within the hospital between doctors and residents and things like that. So it's really dramatic and really interesting, and I like it. And that's all that matters again. So I don't care if you guys don't like it, but I enjoy it. Another thing that I actually started redoing was, let me grab it, the Dragon Ball Z. I started watching this, and the great thing about this is that it has marathon play. So after every episode, it doesn't start over again. It doesn't have the opening scene, the intro. There it is. It doesn't have the intro. Which is really nice. So it's seamless and it's continuous, which is really nice compared to if you were just to play all, then it would do the intro every time, which, who wants to do that? So in addition to Dragon Ball Z, I actually just finished watching Dragon Ball GT on YouTube, actually. I'd never watched it before because it never really was big on television here, because generally, Dragon Ball GT was frowned upon, or not a lot of people like Dragon Ball GT. They just kind of changed the formula and just redid a lot of stuff, and they made Goku a little child, which was really, why? And the reason being behind Dragon Ball GT kind of sucking is because the original, Dragon Ball started off as a comic or manga in Japan, and the writer was Akira Toriyama, and he was the one that wrote it. And then Dragon Ball GT, he didn't write it. So Dragon Ball GT had a whole new writer and director and everything like that. So that's kind of why I think a lot of things changed and why a lot of people didn't like it. And now they have a whole bunch of movies and stuff like that. I know Resurrection F just came out. I wanted to see it. I did not see it. Maybe I'll go buy it on DVD when it gets cheap or something like that. We shall see. But yeah, other than that, I really don't watch all that much. Sometimes I kind of browse and peruse Netflix and try and find a series that I like. For instance, Mikey got me on Chuck, which is, I love it. I started watching again, but I couldn't really get back into it because the thing is with me, when I watch a show, I've watched it all the way through before. and I know what's going to happen, and I know the episodes, so I just kind of like, it's kind of boring because I already know what's going to happen. So I need to wait a lot longer before I can start watching it again. So maybe another year, and then maybe I'll be able to start it back up again. But essentially what Chuck is it's just an average dude, a nerd. He works at like a Best Buy kind of store, and he's like the nerd herd, which is kind of like the Geek Squad kind of thing. And all of a sudden he gets a super secret CIA, FBI intelligence into his brain, like a supercomputer in his brain, so he has all of their files, and he can decrypt things and see people's faces and know exactly like what the files are of the CIA, and knows who they are secretly. So other than that, I really don't have much to say today. The only other thing is that I want to talk about is this is an app that I discovered that is really, really, really cool. I'll pull it up on my phone, and anybody can download it. Androids or iPhones, it's totally cool. And it's called Geek. Let me show you real quick. I don't know, you can see it. It's down here. It's a green G. There it is. It's really cool. You click it, and then you have a whole bunch of things. I don't know. You can see the. Yeah, there you go. I gotta angle it like that, and you can scroll through, and they got so many things like super cheap. Like they have a domino Rubik's Cube, which is just essentially a regular one on top, but instead of having 3 all the way down, it's only 2. Only $6. That's really cheap. And then they have a whole bunch of deals on here, a whole bunch of categories. They have games, video game accessories, cables, cameras, lights, musical instruments, iPhone, watches, drones, headphones, speakers, phone chargers, projectors, Android, screen protectors, phone decals. The list goes on and on. I believe, Jake, there's also some outdoor stuff for you, so you can check that out. And it's super cheap. I actually ordered something off of it. It has not come in yet, so I'm waiting for that, and then I'll be able to tell you like really the quality of the stuff there. I mean, these deals are kind of hard to beat, so maybe there's a reason why they're super cheap. Maybe the quality isn't so good. Maybe they're like secondhand things or something like that. So we shall see. When I get it, I will let you guys know how it is. But other than that, I mean, I think it's really cool. And by the way, I did download Zello, which is that walkie-talkie app that Jake was talking about and Mikey was talking about, and I use it, and it is awesome. I love this thing. There's so many great applications for this. For instance, if you're putting a program on or something like that, and you have a lot of people that you got to talk to, but they're spread out, but you don't want to be on the phone with them. Where Zello, boom, it's a walkie-talkie. You don't need to go buy a walkie-talkie that's separate. Everybody has a phone, so it's perfect. Everybody already has a smartphone. Everyone has a phone. They can download it, and in the day and age that phones can do everything. Why can't they be a walkie-talkie? Like Nextel had it right. I'm not gonna lie, Nextel was awesome. That was great, and now they integrated it. It's really simple. The only problem that I have with it, I think it's really hard to navigate it sometimes. So that's my only qualm with it. So you got to go into contacts or like what happened. So you can create groups too, which is really cool. But you can go through your contacts, find your contacts. But then like to try and get to a group or something like that, you have to go to channels and then click that. And I don't know. In my opinion, it could have been a little bit smoother. Could have been a little bit easier to have it at. And then apparently for iPhones, you have to have it like running constantly in order to be online. So you can't like close out of it. So I can go out of here, like click home, and it's running in the background. It has to stay in the background. So if someone wants to talk to me, I'll hear it. So it has to be in the background. But if I close it, so if I double click the home button and then close my running apps, it won't work. I'm offline now. So I don't know, that may be an issue for some people if they maybe have an older iPhone that is kind of like slow when it has background apps running. So that can be a deal breaker for you. But I love it. I think it's awesome. Try it out. So guys, that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's not too long, which is good. Yeah, I think it's really difficult though to have things to talk about sometimes because it's just me here. I don't have anyone else to really like get information from except from you guys. And I do want to talk about, before I end this video, I want to talk about Mikey's video last time. That was really cool. I enjoyed that video. That was really interesting to see the things that you made and everything like that. And I know you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, so I understood everything that you did. I knew everything. So I thought it was really cool that you did that, but maybe you can do more in the future, or do other games, for instance. Why not? I know you have a game capture thing, so maybe you can put that on. And whatever happened to that? I know Mikey did a couple of videos, and he uploaded them for like just reaction videos, like while he's playing, he has a microphone and they're playing together, and then whatever happens, kind of like a live stream, except that he put them into video. Where are those? Are they in YouTube? I don't know. Maybe I'll go look for them after this. With that being said, I have a lot more to say now that I'm thinking about it. I've been recently going through YouTube and seeing a whole bunch of things, so I'm going to do a YouTube video, another pun intended, YouTube video. I'm going to do a YouTube video of YouTube videos. But with that, for now, I'm signing off, and I'll see you in maybe an hour or two.